The natural-born finisher, Renan Ferreira, exploits his size supremacy. Murks guys on the feet. And has a few tricks on the ground.
He got it!
Let's take a look at the knockouts of the Brazilian Gulliver, who promises to be a problem for any UFC fighter. The tall young man worked in security, did construction jobs, and only stepped into a jiu-jitsu gym for the first time at the age of 23. Standing 6 foot 8 inches tall, the 165-pound juggernaut with an 85-inch reach was easily dropping opponents standing.
Hey, big left hand, short left hand!
Immediately making a name for himself on the regional scene.
It is covering up, and that is the end of this fight!
Dubbed Problema for a good reason, he was a handful anywhere the fight went.
Brazilian fight as it went on. Those strikes to the back of the head. Rob Hines eventually stepping in.
Only hindered by the rules prohibiting strikes to the back of the head.
Renan Ferreira went out.
With a record of 5-1 in 2019, Ferreira moved from Rio de Janeiro to the States, where he continued to rely on ultra aggression.
Oh! Big shot! He missed! Hammer fist coming down!
And finally cashed in on his grappling prowess.
Triangle attempt from Ferreira! He got it!
2 years later, the Brazilian skyscraper caught the attention of the PFL matchmakers, who put him to a test against the newly signed Fabricio Verdum, a veteran needing no introduction. Vai Cavallo made history with legendary upsets. And even at 43, could teach anyone a lesson in submissions. After the initial collision, Verdum grabbed a single leg and secured top spot. And as Renan attempted to reverse the position, Verdum locked in his signature triangle. Barely clinging to consciousness, Ferreira desperately tried to convince his opponent to loosen the grip, eventually succeeding. However, on the replay, it was revealed that the winner had tapped once, which led to the bout being declared a no contest. This controversial outcome led the prospect to face Stuart Austin. The Brit was quick to explode.
Very patient indeed.
Boasted a black belt in judo.
There's a big takedown coming up here from Austin.
And handed the UFC champion Tom Aspinall his only true loss. Ferreira peppered him with kicks at the start.
Right, Ferreira loves to get off to a great
and let his hammers fly.
Those two. Oh, that was the right hand. It's a 1-2 coming from Ferreira.
At the 30-second mark, Renan landed a blitzing 1-2 on the chin from across the street, and, assessing the situation, graciously refrained from pouring on. His next adversary, Jamel Jones, unlike the merciful giant, preferred not to hold punches back.
Okay, that one gets King, and that's gonna do it.
And made janitors scrape his smashed opposition off the mat. And yet Jamel's wild ways didn't impress the Brazilian Geralt of Rio.
His wrestling style. Oh, is that a knee? Wow. It all started with that knee shot.
Infecting the foe with a cold via front kick, Ferreira pressed repeat and connected shin on chin.
Oh, is that knee?
Paying Jones back in his own minted coin and ending the bout in just 25 seconds. In 2022, Henin joined the PFL season. Unlike most MMA organizations, here, similar to team sports, there is a regular season, followed by a playoff stage. For each victory, a fighter receives 3 points, with up to 3 additional points for a finish. At the end of the season, points are totaled, and the top 4 in each weight class move on to the playoffs. The winner takes home the grand prize of $1 million. Ferreira was considered the tournament favorite, but encountered a series of unexpected setbacks. First, he tripped up against former UFC light heavyweight Klidson Abreu.
Now really pounding away.
Later, failed to cause problems for Mirko Krokop's protege, Ante Delia. And then couldn't withstand the pressure from former Eagle FC champion, Rizvan Kuniev. It's worth noting that the bouts with Abreu and Kuniev were later declared no contests, as both athletes failed doping tests. Henin had already been written off as washed up, but the still relatively inexperienced heavyweight worked on his mistakes, and in 2023 was eager to turn things around in the new season. He ignited his duel against Teo Scheffel with a low kick, quickly followed up with a well-tested two-piece, and plunged into a Russian roulette exchange.
My goodness!
Trapped in a deadly trade-off, the Brazilian stopped the fight clock with a left hook in under 50 seconds. Snatching up 6 points in one go, Henin advanced to the playoffs, where he faced Maurice Green in the semifinals. A former UFC fighter, Green had relied on his fists ever since his days in glory.
This has got to be true if Epps wants to stick around.
Ferreira launched a couple of standard 1-2s out of the gate.
Stances early is Green. Nice 1-2 there.
Placed a soccer-style low kick,
Establishing that jab, backing up Green.
and feinted,
Right now Ferreira backing him up.
looking for openings against the cage.
Got Green in trouble.
Green couldn't find his range,
Trait that he possesses. He is a very, very dangerous man.
and even advice from John Jones in the corner was in vain.
Apparently John Jones is calling for him to be...
The clearly improved Brazilian
Another combination here from Ferreira. Ferreira just seems so relaxed.
displayed his newfound countering skills. Patiently waiting for his foe to attack, Henin delivered yet another one-round execution with a well-timed right cross.
Maurice Green.
And gave credit to Bones.
Now, just as the seconds were winding down,
In turn, Dana White's crush also recognized the Giant's potential.
I was telling him he has a very bright future. If he becomes champion of this organization, it won't be much of a surprise.
In the final, Ferreira was set to throw down with Denis Galtsov, a 2-time combat sambo world champion. Former ACB title holder, with nearly 30 stoppages to his name. Galtsov was on a 5-fight win streak in PFL, with 4 of those coming in the first round. After taking a few trendy calf kicks,
jump first.
Denise introduced the Brazilian to the canvas. On the ground, the Sambo practitioner attempted a Kimura,
Crank that shoulder.
his signature Ezekiel choke,
Keeps attempting this Ezekiel.
and an arm triangle. Despite the dire situation, Ferreira managed to hold on until the saving bell.
$1 million check here.
After the break, Henin unleashed a flawless cross counter, thwarted his opponent's attempt to clinch up, and drew the curtains with a flurry of shots.
He's touched down big time, and the hammer fist will
Once again, clean work off the back foot, and finishing touches from the newly crowned champion.
23 champion Henin Ferreira.
With the belt around his waist and $1 million check, the former security guard had some things to say. I want to thank my family, friends, and coaches. None of this goes unnoticed. I have worked my entire life for this. This goes out to every single one out here. Believe in yourself. Trust your dreams, and you will accomplish it all. At the end of 2023, the PFL announced its acquisition of Bellator. The new owners put on a cross-promotion event in the champion versus champion format, where Henin faced Ryan Bader in the main event. The hard-nosed American wrestler had been part of the UFC elite for years, but it wasn't until he transitioned to the round cage that he donned the championship strap. Twice defeating Fedor.
What he does, he goes after you with the right hand and the face. And watch for that.
And later setting the league record for title defenses.
For the first time ever, it's already dropped the champion.
However, Ferreira was unfazed by his underdog status and the opponent's accolades.
Or is he going to be able to ground Fajeda?
Granting the veteran the chance to make the first move, the Brazilian snatched all the marbles with a single pull counter.
To ground Fajeda.
Getting the job done in 20 seconds, Henin captured the special super belt and quickly addressed the league's new acquisition.
Eu sou o problema, eu sou o cara que quebra os recordes. Francis, cadê você? Eu tô te esperando, eu sou o campeão e eu tô te esperando aqui, meu irmão.
Ngannou was in the front row, watching. A year earlier, he had left the UFC as its champion amidst controversy, exploring the boxing ring with mixed success. And chose PFL as his new home for his MMA career. Now, Ferreira will be the one to welcome the Predator. The showdown of King Kong versus Godzilla is set for October 19th. Ferreira is nearly 35 years old, but he was late to switch from crossword puzzles to 4-ounce gloves.
Those two
And turned heads just recently. His impressive physical attributes have been complemented with boxing savvy. And a potential victory over the former UFC champion could be a defining moment in his career that propels him into the MMA heavyweight elite.
His wrestling style. Oh, is that a knee?
If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and vote for sport.
Gold There's another.